So scouting the competition or getting an idea of what other sellers are doing is a huge part of the reselling business. So I have an example of that I'm going to show you on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flippin Ain't Easy. And today, this is Friday when I'm making this video. And before I get jumping here on some of my listings that I need to do, I wanted to share with you a seller that I came across last night when I was doing some listings, and they happened to have a similar item to what I was selling. And the way that they were selling their items really intrigued me. And this is not my normal format, but I just wanted to throw a quick video together, and I just really am intrigued about this seller and how they're doing their business. I really would want your feedback, so of course, please leave your comments down below. So I'm going to cut over to my computer screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. What I tend to do is when I'm searching for an item to list, for instance, I'll look at a comp maybe of the same item that I'm trying to list, and something about that listing will catch my eye, and I'll go back and I'll look at the item, and then I'll go to that person's store to see something, and when something intrigues me, I'd like to share that with you guys. So that's kind of what's happened here. So I came across this seller. I don't know who this person is, and this is no endorsement of this seller, or I'm not trying to knock this seller. This really is just for purposes of discussion, and hopefully you can put your comments down below and let me know what you think. But coming across a seller, they have a lot of feedback, 26,000 feedback, 200 negatives within the last 12 months. Not going to jump into that so much. They have 7,200 items for sale, and let me try to enlarge this for you here. So what I do normally when I do store reviews, I'll check out the feedback. I'm not going to do that right now, but I like to look at how many items they have currently for sale. And of course, the more items you have for sale, the better. If you sell, this person sells a lot of electronics, toys, and things that I sell as well. He seems to sell more toys than electronics, but as you can see here, scrolling through, there's a lot of Legos, things like that, which sell well this time of year. But what I like to do is I like to look and see how many items they have for sale. A rough calculation is that, for every 100, you'll sell about, I'd say, 1 for every 100 items you have listed on average with this kind of a store. So, the short answer is this person's going to sell about 72 items a day if their items are priced right. But one thing that caught my eye, if you look at all these items here, they all seem to be auctions, and they all seem to have $4 shipping no matter what the item. Now, that's intriguing to me. So if I go in here, I like to scroll down, and I'm on the PC. You can do this on Mac as well. Most browsers will show you the same setup. I like to go to solds. I like to see what the ratio is. This person has 11,500 solds in the last 90 days. To me, that's outstanding. If you can have more solds than you have listed, then you're doing something right, in my opinion. And this person has 11,563 solds. Now, that tells me that it's probably because of the fact this person has mostly auctions. You see, there's a lot of things that this person has, and if I click on just any listing like this little kid's tablet, you'll see that they had some activity. If we look at the bids, it says the items ended, but I like to see, it looks like they're starting at $5. It almost seems to me like this seller is starting off with their cost plus $4 shipping. Now, my experience with auctions over the last couple years is not too good. You get maybe a bidder here, a bidder there, but if you have a $4 shipping on this, I can tell you this item here is going to this item here is going to be more than $4 to ship. It's probably going to be around $12, $13 by UPS ground. Maybe worst case, it's probably about a 2-pound, 1 to 2 pound item. So maybe you can get away with UPS ground or priority mail, and this person sold it effectively for $24.50. And so if their cost on it, let's just say it's $5, they're making a few bucks on the item. I'm very intrigued by this because they're not making a whole lot of money on their items, but they're moving a lot of their items. And you know, look, there's new and open box. Now this kind of flies into the discussion we had in a previous video, and I will link that video up here somewhere, the top of the screen, from open boxes. Now you can tell this is opened. Looks like there's some scuffing on the screen if I'm just being diligent and looking at this listing. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say this is new because of the scuffing on the screen that you can see. Hopefully you can see it. I would say it is more in the lines of open box, very good. Now we all have that dispute about open box. I did talk to eBay about it, and they seem to sort of side along the lines of what I was thinking, and I can share that with you guys on another video. But I just wanted to, make this video to show you guys some different ideas and thoughts maybe to think about. Now, I would say by looking at this, because there's really only one photo, this person doesn't use more than 1 or 2 photos. I'm very intrigued. This guy's making a lot of money. Bottom line, I mean, if you sell 11,000 units in 90 days, that's about 3,500 items that you're shipping out. To kind of bring it down even further, you're looking at a little over 100 and some odd items per day that you're packing up and shipping out. And this is not a one-man show. It can't be. But if you look at some of the items that were for sale here, curious about this one. They say refurbished condition on this iPad here, and there's one photo. You don't even get to see the screen. And this person's getting $137.50 plus, here it goes again, $4 shipping and handling. So it really just depends on the cost, but I'm concerned because, how are you getting these bids if you're only seeing the back part of you? This might be a unit with a cracked screen for all we know. So I would be leery as a buyer, but I just want your ideas and your feedback on this business model because it intrigues me. It's a lot of the open box customer return. You can tell with those, you can see here on this video card, which I think is a good deal on this video card if you've seen the prices of video cards lately. But if you see the sticker damage, and Amazon does this with a lot of the returns, instead of trying to peel this address sticker off before they throw it in liquidation, they'll just take a box cutter and cut around it, and it'll damage the box, unfortunately. And to me, they just should have a heat gun and just remove it, but that's just how Amazon works. So yeah, I just wanted to get your feedback. What do you think about the quality of the listing? It looks like they use their app to put the listing together. It is so simple in my mind, it almost seems genius. I almost want to try selling my items with auction with the very low shipping costs. Maybe not this low. I'm thinking like $6.99 no matter what the item, and just absorbing with that hybrid shipping model that I've told you guys about, and set my cost, maybe my cost plus estimated eBay fees, like $1 or $2 over cost, and no matter what the item is, and just let it go. See how it works. I wonder though how many non-paying buyers this guy has to deal with. At 11,563, how many people actually pay for these items? So all these thoughts I want your answers to. The whole purpose of making this video, I can draw my own conclusions, but you guys are awesome, have a lot of great insight, and that's kind of what I'd like to hear from you. So again, put your comments down below. like the video. Certainly would hope that you would subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And of course, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I make one of these videos or go live. So just examining different sellers and trying to find things that maybe they do that can work for what you're doing or maybe not doing is just another example of how flipping ain't easy. And I'm going to talk to you guys here really soon. I want you guys to have a great rest of your weekend.